Please don't shoot me as I run. Please don't shoot me with your gun. Please don't shoot me where I stand. Please don't shoot me, Zimmerman.
No, Dr. Seuss did not come back from the grave to write a new book about the Black Lives Matter movement. This is just one of 12 pieces that was illustrated and written by brothers Luis and Jay Reyes from Camden, New Jersey. Together, they are known as the Super Poor Kids, and these images collectively are referred to as the saddest story on repeat. They depict the stories of Alton Sterling, Michael Brown, and other men who were slain at the hands of law enforcement officers since 2013. But what's the connection to Dr. Seuss? Well, in July of 2015, the internet was in a frenzy over this posthumously released book titled, "What Pet Should I Get?" from the beloved Dr. Seuss collection. When this book was released, it was trending on Twitter for days, but this was at the same time that many people were in an uproar over the Black Lives Matter movement, when many men had been shot consecutively by police officers.
This Dr. Seuss thing was picking up so much buzz, everybody was so happy about it. But on the other hand, we kind of felt like the press or the mainstream media will pick up the attention of one of these deaths, and then after 3 or 4 days, just kind of sweep it under the rug, and it's just another name, it's just another hashtag.
Now, they started this project over a year ago in sketch form, but it didn't fully come together until Alton Sterling and Philando Castile cases happened back to back.
That was one of those like, okay, this is the time. And we literally went from having one complete piece, maybe 3 rough sketches, to within 2 to 3 weeks, we completed the whole series.
Coming from Camden, these guys have not had the best relationship with law enforcement and cops.
No way.
Shocker.
Where we're from, the police aren't the good guys, they're the bad guys. And that's just kind of, it's ignorant to think that, you know what I mean? But growing up, you hear, oh, these cops do this, oh, these cops do that, and it's kind of like, it shouldn't be that way, and I'm not saying that's the right thing. Again, we're not anti-law enforcement.
Just 2 questions. One, do they recognize that Camden is actually one of the shining examples of how the police department has worked so well with the neighborhood that crime is actually going down? Did they, and did they address it all? Like, how was it depicted, the crimes that most of these guys had committed while they were killed by cops? Did they depict that at all?
In the paintings?
Yeah.
Yes. So some of them are very vivid with blood.
They say there's a bad relationship with police in Camden when I've extensively have gone out with a lieutenant and her daughter. They pride themselves on building a better relationship with the community. I've seen it with my own eyes where they're speaking to people. They have watchdogs in the community.
They were referring to when they were growing up, and this was instilled in them as they were growing up. They did make reference to community actions where things have been getting better, but for them,
I don't think anything will change though until a cop or a group of cops stand up and say, you know, you're doing something wrong. You're a bad cop.
I understand what they're doing. I totally get it. But to me, they're just showing exactly what the media is showing.
it's more about making people remember or helping people to remember that these stories are not over. Once the hashtag isn't trending anymore, it's still a story that matters.